Guys, we just set up course at the Barbarian Scaleplex. So sometimes when you set a course, you got to test it to make sure things are turnable, gates are doable, yet still difficult. So that's what we're doing in this video right here. We are testing this course out. A little bit of rocks, maybe some dirt, and I'm using the super light. Let's get started. The first spot I want to test is this right through here. You can see where the fresh spots are. Those are new holes, so brand new gate positions. So that's what we're going to be testing out for the first part. This is the first course that we're going to test out right here. All of these spots with the fresh concrete, those are new holes. Obviously, if you're setting course in a nice natural area, you really don't want to drill the rocks. But for us, our rocks are kind of, not very good. They're just concrete. Anyways, let's get this test started. And here we go. Sometimes the dirt can cause issues when you set up a course because it can actually change over the duration of the course as people dig it out. So you got to add rocks into places like that. So we got that one. Not bad. Cruise right on over through here. Now granted, the super light kind of has a reputation around here. It's nimble, it's all that, but it doesn't have the portals. It doesn't have no dig or any of that kind of stuff. It does have the overdrive gears in the front. Oh, look at that. See, I was setting up for this, wasn't paying attention to that, and got a gate. That's a good thing. That's an easy gate to clear, but people will hit it. Let's see what we got going here. Got a tire up in the air. Let's see. Oh, so close. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Then we got to ease off of this right down. Now this whole area right here, let me show you this a little bit up close. That's about a 3-4 foot drop right there. And on the other side is pretty nasty as well. So everything is looking good. All right, so this point right here, you're gonna see that left side right there, that gate is going to get hit quite a bit because that rock right there is just going to throw the back end over into it. Sometimes when you set course, you've got to set gates insanely wide. If not, they're going to get hit and destroyed if you don't want the maintenance. But the thing is, even super wide gates, they still get hit. It's amazing. This spot here, Jim recently put together, brand new. We've used it one time already, and it got dirty and got almost impossible. So hopefully during this competition, it stays relatively clean. Let's get started with super light. And here we go. Let's see what we can do with this. In our competitions, we only have 10 minutes per stage. So you kind of got to work everything as best you can to get up this stuff. Super light made that look pretty easy. Ooh, about to hit this gate over here though. There we go. Right on over. And the down is actually pretty crazy too, but we have a nice wide gate in case you happen to barrel roll it. All right, so that is pretty good as long as you stay on the right line. You hit the wrong line and you're gonna be DSMing or winching this for sure. All right, let's see if I can creep through here. If you get offline on this, it can just tear you right up. That back end can fall in and you're done for. That was not an issue at all. Now we're going to head right up through here and I'm going to reposition with the camera. All right, now we're going to continue. With this right here, the trick is to kind of just let the belly rub a little bit, make that corner. Sometimes vehicles do have a bit of an issue with that, so we're going to try to ease right across over here. this little edge that we put on really helps keep vehicles on quite a bit. And Superlight is actually narrow enough that it's all on it. Uh-oh, might fall off. That back tire goes off. See, right now, I'm actually hanging off the front right. And this is actually the normal way that most people get across this. So now we have a hard right turn. See if I can get this without going over. Easy. Now what I've done is I've set this gate right here and this gate over here. You can see there's a pathway around. This way, if they fall off of the log, the square board, they can actually drive around over through here. So they can actually avoid some of that if they fall off of it. If I put a gate right here, then they have to come all the way back and across, and that just takes up a lot of time and it slows the whole event down. So if they see this and they fall off, then they know that there's a way around. For this course right here, for this section right here, got a special guest star driver, Mr. James Watt. Look at that monster. He's going to do the driving, and we got to go through all of this. All right, Jim, let's see what we got here. This gate is about 4 feet wide, but it gives you the option to take different slides. You can go to the left side like Jim is doing here, or you can go to the right side. It all depends on what you feel like trying to do. And like you see right there, the left side may not be right for this truck. But at least you have options. There we go. Now we're going to come right on through over here. There's a gate right here. And that little down spot will roll you right over. Cruise right along. Now this concrete right here is really coarse, really grippy. A few strategically placed rocks makes things fun. And now at this point, we run all the way down there to the end. Full blast. Warp speed, Jim. Now here, there's a choice. The gate is right here. They could actually try to go up this, or like what Jim was about to show us, around the back side. So this is kind of their choice as to what they feel that they're more comfortable with. Having options on the lines makes a world of difference. And also, if you're in a competition, don't be afraid to trail boss, stage boss. You can actually see what works and what doesn't work. You can see where Jim is having an issue here, but you can also see, okay, if I do something different, then I can get around that. It's coming right on through. Simple right up. And that dirt entrance right over there could actually be dug out. So that could get worse and worse if people start trying that line. I love belly catchers like this, because you can throttle out of that and just completely mess yourself up. Jim, that was beautiful. Put that back end over just like you wanted, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. And now we're going to finish it up with this right here. These loose rocks can tear you up sometimes because it's kind of a point, shoot, and bounce, and you end up in places you don't want to be. Let's see where he's at here. He's going off to the side. Probably going to not put him into the gate if you don't get it fixed up here. Ooh. Jim, I did not think you were going to get that line. That was a rough line you took on that. Yes, it was. But you got it. Now here we're going to finish off, and as you can see, sometimes we finish to a side. And there you go. That was the course test at the Barbarian Scaleplex. Sometimes you have to test the course. If you think there's something questionable, if the course comes back around and loops on itself or crosses, that's always an issue. Believe me, it's always an issue when the course double backs and comes into itself. So whenever you're setting up a course, don't do it. Just don't do that. Try to set it where it's in a path to where you can go. You can zigzag, but you got to make a path. And sometimes some of the gates, they aren't, necessary obstacle gates, but they're a directional gate. When you come out of this one, you're looking for the next gate. Well, okay, there it is. And now at least you know you're going in the right direction. If you have this gate here and then the other one on an obstacle behind a tree, well, guess what? Now you're looking for a gate and you're wasting time. So testing out like this helps out the event flow. It helps out the competitors and all that. Never use the vehicle that you're going to be competing with. If you're part of the competition, do not use your competition vehicle. Use a vehicle that is quite a bit off of what your normal vehicle is. If you're not competing, well, you can have a little more leeway on that. But I don't compete with this truck right here, so that's why we put it there. And Jim, he's driven it a few times, so let him handle it for a little bit as well. Guys, hopefully you like this video on courses and testing courses and stuff like that. A little bit different. So anyways, check that description for affiliate links: AMain, eBay, Redcat, Amazon. I've got links to everything here on the Superlight and more. Use those links to support the channel. So that helps out quite a bit, guys. So anyway, check that description, use those links, make sure you're subscribed, and thank you all for watching. If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really, really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.